You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
It's been 30 years, yes, 3 whole decades, since Jonathan Edwards stunned the world by setting a triple jump world record of 18.29 meters. That leap, made on August 7, 1995 in Gothenburg, Sweden, remains untouched to this day. And Edwards himself is the first to admit, it's not necessarily something to celebrate. In fact, he says, it's not a good sign for athletics. When you really think about it, it's surprising. With all the advances in sports science, training methods, nutrition, and even footwear, no one has managed to outjump Edwards. And it's not like his record came out of nowhere. He had already been the world record holder going into that world championship. But what he pulled off in Sweden that day was nothing short of extraordinary. Not only did he become the first man ever to legally break the 18-meter barrier, he did it twice in the same competition. First with 18.16 meters, then smashing it again with the legendary 18.29 meters. And yet, all these years later, that mark still stands. Only a handful of men, 7 to be exact, have ever even gone over 18 meters. So why hasn't it been broken? According to Edwards, it's partly because athletics hasn't kept pace with the professionalization seen in other sports. Talented young athletes today are more likely to pursue sports where there's more money, more visibility, and frankly, more reward. Track and field, especially field events like the triple jump, just doesn't offer the same draw. And with funding cuts and dwindling youth participation, the sport is struggling to renew itself. Even with tech advances like carbon fiber-plated shoes, which have transformed running events, jumping disciplines haven't seen the same benefit. Edwards questions whether that tech even helps in an event that demands such extreme force and precision. And let's not forget, his record wasn't just about athleticism, it was about timing, technique, and mindset. Edwards was leaner than most jumpers, and his double arm technique helped create a rhythm and balance few could replicate. Still, he wasn't overly confident. He even bought sunglasses at the airport before the event, just to hide his nerves from his competitors. So, will the record ever fall? The closest anyone's come was Christian Taylor's 18.21 meters a decade ago. Right now, no one seems on the brink. As Jerome Romain, who won bronze that day in Gothenburg, said, "This is not an easy feat." As for Edwards, he's content, but reflective. "It's been a part of me for so long now," he says, and in a slightly humorous but touching comment he added, "It would be quite a good funeral, something down the aisle, 18.29 meters. A record frozen in time, and a reminder of just how rare greatness can be." Stay subscribed for more videos.